gonna do basically an episode where it's one boss fight and a video. This is serious.
Is that the best you could do?
That's tough. Gotcha.
Is that the best you can do?
Not really. I mean, I'm just sort of screwing around. Oh, also just noticed there's a rational there. Can you hold on? My character literally didn't move. What? He's not. I'm swinging the sword and he ain't doing anything. He's like, no, I know.
Is that the best you can do? What's wrong with you?
Oh. No, that pissed me off, bro. Oh.
Is that the best you can do?
No, I was...
What the?
Finally. That sucks. Punk? Okay.
Good work, Jack. This is where it gets interesting.
Alright, you're no longer a tentacle monster?
Right, you have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh,
Yeah, you
really?
are.
Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game. Exactly as you said.
And The weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
It's crazy conspiracy. Alright, now I remember it. Now I remember the story.
Take this! Is that the best you could do?
Ooh, nice elbow, bro. Ooh. Get the hell down. Gotcha, punk. I used to do that way quicker. God, that was awful. There are cheap ways to win all the fights, but I don't remember half of them. That's final one down. Yeah, I just got 5, and I'm not playing 3 till I finish Peace Walker, and I guess I could finish 4, but that's the end. Good job. My controller just died. It was starting to die. Personally, no offense, I consider this one of the worst Metal Gears of the game series, but, you know, to each their own. What did I just come in my room to look for? Oh, yeah. Or my phone. Wrong button.
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you are right or wrong, but how much faith you are willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you. By the way, what is that?
Dog tags.
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name, and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on. They taught me some good things, too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word, even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry, I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up, we have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
Snake?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now. Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. But genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
One fight. Yeah, it's a 20-minute ending, and we'll get the next part.
I stare at the stars and the sky up above and think, what am I made of?
I don't think I'm allowed to skip this like the last one.
Full of sorrow, am I hurt and pain?
Screw it, let's do a review so far. We've played the first game, which is part 3, as confusing as that is, which is awesome. You get to see where Big Boss and Snake start out, and what makes him such a great-ass soldier. I mean, compared to all this mess, he's way better than these chumps. Once we get Peace Walker, which I've never played, we'll end up doing Phantom Pain after I take care of some shit. But, as far as the Solid series goes, it's pretty good. Gray Fox has a trilogy and a reminder in the 4th one. But I mean, he basically gets sent out to fight his father, who we'll find out later turns out not to be his father. Turns out to be the pawn playing his father. And we ain't gonna find out, well, Snake doesn't find this out till the end, which is a tragedy. Which sort of leads up to the event of 5. So we gotta get through Peace Walker and 4 when it comes out. But his first 2 missions, you know, he's opposing his dad. His dad makes the government look bad and ends up pulling in more troops. Which, by 5, you'll figure out what the fake Snake's tactic is and why that all works. And then eventually falls apart. Where they release Solids. So the genome disposal program starts I know he finds out about them in part 5.
Little sounds of laughter, a warm hug, a smile, a kiss from you to
So the last game, well, the last Big Boss title, he figures out they exist using his palm. I think in part 4 there's some answers to what's going on in the end. Forget. I never finished 4, so I don't really understand the conclusion of the story completely. But no matter how you look at it, from the third solid title up, it's basically a disposal program. Like, okay, he got rid of that guy, and they had to have known to some extent they never actually killed Big Boss, but maybe that's the whole point. Big Boss escaped being hunted down to the bitter end. He outsmarted them all. I don't know. I'll fill in whatever blanks I missed in part 4. I didn't get to play part 4 in peace. I bought it for a roommate as a bribe when he had a PS3 so I could play certain titles. Even bought him the new Call of Duty, which turned into one of those games are dumb. Like psychiatric head cases, and I'm like, okay, nope. Sorry, I even thought you'd appreciate something. Never got to finish it before I got kicked out. This is the worst experience of my life, man, too. Like, one of the worst ones. I was literally just got done in a lawsuit with my past roommate, who basically got all my property stolen, not realizing I was keeping receipts. And then this desperate couch hop situation. I always had money to cover the couch. Bribe, but these people had tons of animals, shit everywhere. Guy was beating his girl. It was horrible. In the end, I just got kicked out for screwing his wife while he was in jail for beating her. Knew that wasn't gonna last forever, so it was like, whatever. But I never got to finish part 4, is the long story short. So why didn't you finish part 4? Because I got kicked out couch hopping for screwing a dude's wife while he was in jail for beating her. So I never finished part 4. It's like, wow. Like, that's like, I don't really like telling people why I didn't finish part 4. I just say I didn't finish part 4.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, But we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but
But what?
they're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?